Okay, so is it Jade streaming Tali with Nisha Lauren, or is it Tali streaming Jade? Which one is it? Whole lot of streaming going on. It say Rose smoke for Jade, put it on the flow. This the one. It's short too. Okay.
Can we keep it a buck for real? Because this is no longer TikTok shit. This was real life. So you tell me your name on TikTok. I know that you talked a lot of shit about me on TikTok, and you think that I'm supposed to be your friend and smile and laugh and joke with you, knowing that you talked so much trash about me on the internet? And you think I'm not gonna sit my ass in the corner and mind my business because we ain't friends? And none of the people that I was in the vicinity with were best friends of mine, close friends of mine, good friends of mine. The only person I really fucked with was Nina and $2. Those are the only two people that I knew. And they got energy for me. I was nice to them. But the rest of y'all motherfuckers, y'all could kick rocks barefoot because I don't know y'all. And y'all used to talk so much shit about me. Why would I be friendly to y'all? I was pleasant. I was polite. Hello, hi, everyone. Motherfuckers gave me a hug first. Hey, Rose. Hey, Rose. You know who this is? No, I don't know who you are. And a few of them tried to joke and say their name was something else. And then one of them was like, stop lying. That ain't your name. And then when they told me their name, oh, hell no. I done hugged the bitch who done sat up here and talked so much shit about me in some comments. Bitch! Oh, hell no. Like you, and it's so crazy how the people are choosing to not see how Rose's face was being played in left and motherfucking right, and I'm supposed to be the I'm supposed to be the professional here because I was paid to do a service.
Oh yeah, she said it was a work trip.
Hey, you open your motherfucking dick suckers. Talking about Rose energy was trash the whole time she was there. Rightfully so. Rightfully motherfucking so. Because why the fuck was Bree trying to talk to me when y'all on Thursday? Why the fuck was Bree trying to say hey to me and talk to me like me and her was motherfucking friends, ho? Bitch, you lied on me. You literally lied on me and made it seem like I wanted you. Made it seem like I was trying to get with you or something. Why the fuck would I be your friend? Why the fuck would I be sitting here drinking with bitches I don't fuck with? Hello?
Wait a minute now. I thought they was cool. You was over there on HB panel after that whole Bree thing. So they didn't fix that before they went on a trip together? I'm confused. I thought they was all hanging out over there together. Am I tripping? Y'all saying they were.
I'm back, you guys. My sources gave me a full scope. So, Rose was initially being paid for because she is the makeup artist. So Nina specifically wanted Rose to do her makeup that weekend. Hence why Nina said, I will pay for your flight and for your accommodations. The Airbnb house that included Rose as one of the people who were staying in the home, plus the flight from Friday to Sunday. So she was there for quote unquote work. Y'all remember that, right? Now, the Nisha part is because Nisha said the festivities start a day sooner. Why would you not come on Thursday when we have events on Thursday? You should come on Thursday. She paid for that on Thursday. So she came, correct, Nina held up her end, God's child. So she came on Thursday. Now what Rose forgot to do was to check in on the flight for Friday so that she could come back on Sunday, what CEO said, right? Which is correct. So basically $2 saying Nina had no business paying you $400 and something because in the end, it wasn't no one's responsibility but yours to check in. And she's a former flight attendant, so she should already know the rules on how things work.
I don't check in on all of my flights. I check in an hour earlier when I get to the airport.
But you check in. But you check in. She didn't check in at all for the Friday flight. So Say for
Oh,
instance,
she
Delta
needed to
goes,
check
thank
in
you very
on
much. No call, no
Friday.
show. Right. No call, no show. You never came on this flight. You never checked in. Sorry. You're canceled. Right. So if she had checked in and missed her flight, she still would have been able to get on the return. But she didn't check in at all for Friday. And the reason why $2 and them are frustrated is because they felt like she knew that she should have done that because she's used to work as a flight attendant and stuff like that. So now the issue with the $400 something comes in, and the broke narrative is because the mama paid $400 and something for a return ticket, not her. She says it's because she couldn't pay at the desk, but Lord knows. Nina ends up paying the $400 something. So what they're saying is Nina paid for 2 flights. Some of them over there are under the suspicion that she has a credit that she's not telling them, but that's not confirmed nor denied. There's no truth.
That information would have went to Nina email.
Correct. So with that, that's conspiracy. But aside from that, Jade apparently knew that knew about the whole situation and never told $2 and Nina and them. Well, I don't really know why they're mad at Jade, to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it. Jade just seemed to have known what Rose told her. Rose apparently sent stuff to Spo.
If Rose went on Empress panel and said that you were right and that Jade used to be her stalker, when she picked up her phone to tell anybody anything, why was Jade one of those people? I don't understand that.
Extreme $2 Jade is there. Let's
World past Rose Live. I do not know much, so y'all don't beat me up in case I got anything wrong on the aftermath. But I do know, I wanted to comment to what you just said, Susu. The reason why Rose said she was going off yesterday is because she said that the business was being come for in the first place. That's the whole reason that this conversation started. She said she made a comment. I'm trying to remember. She said she made a comment about how she wasn't being nice when she was getting her makeup done. Something like that. And that she said that that's disrespectful towards her business because she's never disrespected any client, and that she felt like that was really disrespectful to go on the app, and said that she was treated disrespectfully during her service because she never did that to anybody, and that she was on live. That's the only part I heard.
Wait, so she already done went and did this and she playing. Now you sitting up the line knowing why this girl going off. Wow. The Google review. You already left a Google review.
Oh, well, I don't know about a review. She said something on live about her not being nice during the service. And she didn't like that. Yeah. So that's the only part I know. I just wanted to come and let y'all know that. Thanks for the guest. Bye, y'all.
And she just said that the girl was rude to
her. But you saying that now, child. Go ahead, ICAP. This is...
Right down the street.
Sorry, I'm tickled. These are all bitches that don't like me, have so much to say together. So that's why I'm tickled. I'm sorry, I'm tickled.
Yeah. I'm just letting it happen.
Sat around together and just powwowed and had each other back, babes. Only to turn look.
A bunch of bitches that don't
forgive me for being tickled
and laugh. The professional hate train router.
Go ahead, Cat.
I get the girl phone. I'm like, hey, put your number in there for her. You know what I'm saying? The girl trying to get with me, girl trying to fucking kiss me all in my. I ain't even fucking do her dirty then. I'm telling you, can hear me on the video telling the girl, nah, we good. We just chilling. She good.
Who tried? Somebody kissing who in the mouth?
Yeah, I was about to slow down. Okay, never mind.
No.
Alexis, I think Rose's wrong for wanting a reimbursement when she knew she took another flight. In that sense, with the flight, I do think Rose is wrong. But this is my
thing. Me either. Because I think Rose felt like her payment, part of her payment for even going was the flight.
But once you decide to take someone else's one-way flight and you forego the flight that I booked for you,
that's where she fucked up at.
That's where you fucked up at. I wish she would have checked in for that flight. Then she would have had her way back. But to assume that Nina has to pay you back for that, I don't think that that's right because she did everything that she was
I
supposed to
agree.
do. You
I
chose to
agree.
come a day early.
I agree.
I do believe that somehow in the back of your mind, Rose, that you thought that you could double back to Nisha to get a one-way ticket back home, but during that whole thing, you end up falling out with Nisha and fighting with her. So Nisha was no longer an option for you. So now you have to double back and have somebody.
Also, you think her plan the whole time was to get Nisha to take care of the ticket, so she didn't even have to go back to Nina.
Correctamundo.
When really all she had to do was just check in for the fucking flight on time.
Correctamundo. And then, as an adult and as a grown ass woman who's conducting business, you need to make sure that all your ducks are in a row. You cannot be relying on people, especially people who are partying in the midst of liquor and all that other stuff. You can't be relying on nobody else to handle your situation. They pay for it. They pay for it. At the end of the day, if you switch the plans, then you switch the plans. Alexis has said that Nina and Nisha talked before the flight was booked. Talked about what? What color is that, Mama? Pink. Say pink. Good job, Mama. So my thing is this. What did they speak on? What did they talk about? What was talked about? Hey, Mama.
It's called
Turn it up, all cap.
And this is before we even got to Houston. And I was like, this is starting tip. I'm sure I'm gonna tip you more when I get there, but this is doing my makeup in full. And then still turned around and sent her 20 more after that. Like, that's weird, bro. You're weird. But then you're upset because you feel like I'm being friends with people that don't like you. Bitch, you don't like me. Why the fuck wouldn't I be friends with people that like me just because they don't like you? Get the fuck out of here. Get the dance too.
not supposed to be my friend. And I was just uninvited. I don't understand the problem.
Nah, she weird. She showed up at that motherfucking
Okay, real quick, ICAP. Can I ask y'all a question? It sounds like the timeline that I'm hearing is November last year, Jay, you went to an event. Then in January, you got told and addressed the fact that you were being called a stalker for going to said event. You then went to another event. Okay? After that event,
Wait, in between the Houston event and the January confrontation, Jade fell back from Rose's platform and started hanging out where? More with $2 in them.
okay, so then what I don't understand is why even get your makeup done and tip her and do all the extra? If you tipped her, that was after your makeup. So you couldn't have no problem with her not talking to you because you gave her a tip.
But also, my whole thing is, Rose, if Nina was responsible for your flight and Nina and Nisha spoke with one another, why didn't you just have Nina change your flight from Friday to Sunday to Thursday to Sunday and then have Nisha send the money to Nina? Do you get what I'm saying, y'all? If there was already a flight arrangement, then that would mean that you can reserve your going and coming back. And then Nisha can pay for the extra day that was added to the flight.
2, 3, 4. 4 trains.
I think that would make the most sense, no?
Does the word music begin with?
They both have a military discount, Nisha and Nina. So it doesn't matter. Nina was the one who originally booked the flight. If Nisha wanted her there on Thursday, Nisha could have sent that cash app to Nina and Nina could have called the flight people and extended it one more day. And it definitely would have been cheaper.
Hi, Kevin.
Oh, hi, Miss Rachel.
Even if it was booked through a third party, you can
They
still
saying the ticket
add
was
another day.
non-refundable. They saying it was non-refundable and couldn't be modified.
So then I would have simply been responsible and said, hey, I know you want me there on Thursday, but I cannot make it there on Thursday. I'm being paid for a service as a makeup artist to be there from Friday to Sunday. So y'all have fun on Thursday and I'll see you on Friday. All that FOMO shit would have been out the damn window.
Exactly, and it's all back on Rose.